Mr. President, esteemed members of the Assembly of the Selection Committee, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for giving me the floor, first of all. I would like to thank you on behalf of Mzia for including her among nominees of this highly prestigious prize. I would also like to congratulate the other nominee for this prize, Mr. Hassanli, and wish him swift release. I also would like to congratulate the winner of this honorable prize, Mr. Butkevich. To be named among the nominees for the Václav Havel Prize is the greatest honor, an honor for moral courage, for truth, for resilience, but is also a signal, an alarming signal, which means that in my country, in Mzia's country, something is deeply wrong. Today, at the age of 15, Mzia is a prisoner of conscience in her own country. She's also a victim of political persecution. She did not confess to crime that she did not commit. She refused to accept a plea bargain in exchange for freedom. She refused to play the regime's rules, and she never did. Those who orchestrated and carried out Mzia's case tried to reduce her to a symbol of silence and surrender. Instead, she became a voice of defiance. Mzia's fight embodies the very tools that shape a free society: speech, publicity, principled stance, values, equality before the law, respect for the law, but not submission to injustice. Honorable members of this assembly, please note Mzia remains unlawfully imprisoned, and more precisely, she's a hostage. She has lost nearly her all eyesight. She is able to read only a few pages per day, so she mainly writes. And I would like to read you a short message of Mzia to you. On the path toward freedom and democracy, I rarely thought anything was impossible. Yet it is overwhelmingly emotional to see my name alongside Havel Prize nominees. I have always admired Azerbaijani journalists who stayed in their homeland despite persecution. I deeply respect Alvi Hassanli's courage. My social media cover still reads, "Be brave like Ukraine." To Maxim Bitkevich, I want to say I sincerely believe in Ukraine's victory. This recognition is not alone mine. I accept it on behalf of my Georgian colleagues, journalists working in critical independent media outlets. In Georgia, being a journalist today means self-sacrifice. My colleagues face harassment, persecution, blackmail, and even physical assault. The one-party parliament of Georgian dream fast-tracked Russian laws, effectively banning freedom of speech, equating grant raising, and partnering with the international organizations with spying and treason, like in Russia. Georgia's government is captured by a regime advancing Russian interests. Today, Georgia holds over 60 political and conscious prisoners from all fields: actors, poets, teachers, comedians, students, and journalists. Yet Georgians continue to fight for a European future for over 300 days because we believe that the EU guarantees all the values of democracy that Georgian citizens stand for. We see ourselves beside you, so do not leave us alone in the face of Russia. Stand with us in the fight for freedom. So this was the short message from Mzia's prison cell. As long as her voice is heard in this chamber and in others like this, there is a hope. The hope that prison will not become a place where voices like hers could be silenced. However, dear members of the Parliamentary Assembly, if courtrooms fall silent, if critical and independent media is extinguished, if civil society disappears, and if independent lawyers and human rights defenders no longer exist, and if those who imprisoned Mzia see that the civilized world is no longer watching and distorting justice goes unpunished, then I am afraid the prison will become a place from which no voice will ever reach Europe again. So do not allow this to happen. Thank you very much.